Imagine a job where you're paid to sleep or perhaps to taste chocolate. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? Welcome to the intriguing universe of unconventional careers, where the ordinary is often left behind, and the remarkable becomes the new norm. From professional mourners who express grief for those who can't, to golf ball divers who retrieve lost balls from the depths of water hazards, the job market is brimming with possibilities that go beyond the conventional. Let's remember that the only limit to what we can do for a living is our imagination. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of unconventional careers. Because, who knows, the next job we explore might just be the one you've been dreaming of. Meet Jane, a professional sleeper who gets paid to enjoy a good night's sleep. Now, you must be wondering, is that even a real job? Well, it certainly is. Jane is one of the few individuals worldwide who earn their living by sleeping. A profession that sounds like a dream, quite literally. Jane's role as a professional sleeper is an essential part of scientific research. Sleep studies are conducted to gain insights into human sleep patterns, disorders, and the overall impact of sleep on health and productivity. And Jane's job is to sleep under monitored conditions to provide data for these studies. So, how did Jane land such an unusual job? She came across a job posting by a sleep research center while searching for part-time work. Intrigued by the post, she decided to give it a go. And voila, she became a professional sleeper. Now, before you start thinking that this is the easiest job in the world, let's delve into the pros and cons. On the upside, Jane gets to sleep for a living, which sounds like the ultimate dream job for many of us. She also contributes to the critical field of sleep research, helping scientists understand more about the mysteries of sleep. However, it's not all sweet dreams. The job can be physically and mentally demanding. Jane often has to adapt to irregular sleep schedules, sleep in unfamiliar environments, and endure the discomfort of sleep monitoring equipment. Plus, there's the isolation. She spends a lot of time alone in a sleep lab, away from family and friends. In Jane's words, it's not as simple as just getting paid to sleep. You have to be comfortable with the idea that you're a human lab rat, but the fact that I'm contributing to important research makes it worthwhile. In conclusion, being a professional sleeper isn't a walk in the park, or rather, a sleep in the park. It requires adaptability, resilience, and a willingness to contribute to science. Sleeping for a living, now that's a job worth dreaming about. If you're a chocoholic, then you might envy our next guest, Mark, a professional chocolate taster. Ever dreamt of a job that lets you indulge in your favorite treat all day? Well, Mark is living that dream. His job? It's all about tasting chocolates. Yes, you heard it right, chocolates. With a palate as refined as a sommelier's, Mark devotes his days to exploring the rich, intricate flavors of cocoa. Now you might think, how hard could it be? I taste chocolate all the time. But let me tell you, there's more to this profession than meets the eye, or rather the tongue. Mark's job is to detect the subtle notes, the background flavors, and the overall quality of the chocolate. It's an art, truly, and it requires a highly developed sense of taste and an intimate understanding of chocolate-making processes. A typical day for Mark begins with a clean palate. Believe it or not, he avoids strong flavors like coffee or spicy foods to keep his taste buds at their sharpest. His work involves sampling a variety of chocolates, from silky milk chocolates to the darkest of dark chocolates. He savors each bite, letting the flavors bloom on his tongue, identifying the subtle notes and textures. But it's not all about the tasting. Mark also examines the appearance, the aroma, and yes, even the sound of the chocolate. You might be surprised to know that a good chocolate bar should have a satisfying snap when it's broken. So, why does Mark love his job? Well, as he puts it, it's a joy to explore the world of flavors and textures that chocolate has to offer. Plus, it's thrilling to know that my work helps to ensure that every chocolate lover gets the best experience when they bite into a bar. It's clear that Mark's job is both a science and an art. It's a unique profession that combines the rigors of quality control with the pure pleasure of enjoying chocolate. Who knew that indulging in your favorite treat could become a full-time job? Next, we have Lisa, a professional mourner, a job that requires empathy and a strong emotional constitution. Now you might be wondering, what on earth is a professional mourner? Well, Lisa's role is to mourn at funerals for those who may not have the capacity to do so themselves or need a little extra emotional support during a difficult time. Hailing from a lineage of professional mourners, Lisa has been carrying on this tradition that is deeply rooted in several cultures around the world. From ancient Egypt to China and even parts of Africa, professional mourners have been part of funeral ceremonies, offering comfort and helping to express grief in a profound way. When asked about the emotional toll of her job, Lisa shares, "It's not easy, but it's not as difficult as you might think." She explains that over the years, she's learned to channel her emotions, to empathize without internalizing the grief herself. It's a balancing act, she says, but it's also a privilege to be able to help people through one of the most difficult times of their lives. Lisa's job is not just about shedding tears, it's about offering solace, about being a beacon of comfort in a sea of sorrow. She explains, it's about helping people remember that it's okay to feel, to grieve, to mourn. It's about letting them know they're not alone. The most rewarding aspect of her job? Lisa pauses, then smiles gently. It's when someone comes up to me after the ceremony, their eyes red but their face peaceful, and says they feel lighter, less burdened. That's when I know I've done my job well. Lisa's profession may seem unusual, even strange to some, but it's a reminder that empathy and compassion are invaluable in our world, sometimes so much so that they become a profession. A profession that truly underscores the saying, empathy is a work of heart. As we've discovered, the job market is as diverse as our imaginations allow. From the depths of dreamland with professional sleepers to the sweet indulgence of chocolate tasting, and even the poignant path of paid mourners, we've journeyed through a fascinating array of unconventional careers. Each one is a testament to the boundless creativity and individuality that defines us as human beings. Let's take a moment to reflect on these extraordinary professions. We've met individuals who have transformed their sleep patterns into a source of income, proving that even the most mundane activities can become a lucrative career. We've also delved into the delectable world of chocolate tasting, a profession that combines sensory delight with the rigors of quality control. And we've witnessed the profound impact of professional mourners, individuals who offer comfort and solace in times of grief, reminding us of the power of empathy and connection. These unique professions underline an important truth about career choices. Passion and individuality matter. In each of these fields, the individuals didn't follow a well-trodden path. Instead, they carved their own niche, fueled by their unique interests and inclinations. They've shown us that success isn't just about following the crowd or conforming to societal expectations. It's about finding what ignites your spirit and pursuing it with tenacity and courage. So, if you're standing at the crossroads of your career, remember these stories. Think about what truly excites you, what makes you tick. Don't be afraid to venture off the beaten track and explore the unconventional. In fact, the road less traveled may just lead you to a career that's tailor-made for you, a profession that not only pays the bills but also brings fulfillment and joy. As we wrap up our exploration of unconventional careers, let's embrace the limitless potential that lies within each of us. In the world of work, there's a place for everyone, no matter how unusual or eccentric your interests may be. Remember, the only limit to what you can do for a living is your imagination.